I'm Sam Castor, and we're here in Leon, Mexico, one of the most impoverished areas of this region of the world. And we're here to talk about my passion of saving children from the scourge that children face all over the world called malnutrition. You could take all the other problems and put them together and it wouldn't come close to equaling the problem of malnourishment in children all over the world. You know, it comes easy for my wife and I. We adopted all of our children. We have a passion for children. You know, years ago I started a research and development company in nutritional science and, went to a meeting where we were supporting an orphanage organization out of Romania. And the lady started talking about the quality of life of their children and how bad it was and that 30 to 40 kids a year were dying in their orphanages. So I went up to her afterwards and I said, instead of giving you money this year, let me give you whole food nutritional support. And of course, she was more than willing to take it. The next year she came back and of course she was so excited. She said, our kids are healthier than they've ever been. And for the first time in over a decade, not one child died in our orphanage. And I knew at that point that my life would be attached to solving that problem. So we started a not-for-profit organization of our own to start raising money to take nutritional support to children all over the world. And in the last 15 years, I think we did a pretty good job. We've supplied over 80 million daily servings of whole food nutritional support to children in over 85 countries around the world. But you know what? That's just scratching the surface. And I came to realize that in the 21st century, the charity model of raising money to solve problems does not create sustainability. In 2010, I read an article in the Harvard Business Review entitled, "Can Entrepreneurs Save the World?" And it was about an exciting new business model called social entrepreneurship that combines the cash flow and technology of a for-profit company with the heart and the passion of a not-for-profit. And I knew there was something in there that would create a sustainable solution. And about a year ago, right here in Leon, Mexico, the first conference on social entrepreneurship was hosted by the former president of Mexico, Vicente Fox. And at this conference, he brought people from all over Latin America, people from banking, people from industry, people from education, not-for-profit organizations, to come together to be inspired to collaborate on new projects that could deal with global problems. The guest speaker at this conference was Mohammed Yunus, the Nobel Prize winner in 2006 and founder of the Grameen Bank, who created the microfinance concept for addressing poverty. Well, he was the guest speaker talking about how business solutions can create long-term impact on global problems like poverty. He actually gave an example of a social business that was created in Bangladesh, where he's from. He said, of course, we were concerned with our children, with malnutrition, and so we collaborated as a bank with industry to create a product that was inexpensive enough that would allow us to address the problem of malnutrition in children. And he said, we put it in retail stores and really nothing happened. And then somebody came up with the idea of economically empowering village moms, people who had a vested interest in the problem of malnourished children, to take the concept of malnutrition and this inexpensive solution into the villages of Bangladesh and earn a living by making a difference. And it was just a raging success. Within a year, they had proliferated the country. And the takeaway point that he left us all with is you can't challenge status quo through passiveness. You have to be active. You got to go right in to the heart of the problem and address it. Well, everyone was inspired, and at the end of the conference, President Fox gathered a few of us together and he said, you know, why don't we look at a global initiative? We've got the people and the talent right here in this room to do it. Let's take what Mohammed Yunus did in Bangladesh with malnourishment, and let's create a project that has global implications. And I was invited in because of my work with whole food nutrition and the outreach that I had made all over the world. Others were invited in because they had the technology base to actually link, if you will, village moms all over the world into this exciting new project. And then people were brought in from industry to help us design food products that could carry the payload of protein and food-based vitamins and minerals, in food products that children would like and that they would eat. And that together we could collaborate on a project that could truly impact the world. We're here in Leon, Mexico to sit down with President Fox and discuss this exciting new project of EMSquared.
This great thing of social entrepreneurship is something that we decided to take as our own in Centro Fox. We're dedicating part of our efforts to this and making sure that we spread the news that today you can make profit, but at the same time you can do good things for others. It's good to have profits, it's the return the stockholders want, but it's much better to have happiness when you're helping others, when you're bringing opportunities to kids, when you're bringing food and nutrition to kids.
If they couldn't have a proper nutrition, they couldn't be able to learn, to feel, to be here, to have a different vision, to have a different hope. So to give the opportunity, to give the food, to give the good nutrition, this is all together what we have to put President Fox and I, and you, Sam, you with this great organization, to be able to push our children, not only here in this small but big community, not only here in this Centro Fox, not only with Vamos Mexico, with all over the world. We need to push this all over the world because children deserve all our effort, all our love.
Well, the change is incredible. Once you see a kid with enough food in his stomach, enough nutrition and protein, his whole behavior in the school is absolutely changed. To make sports, to play, to learn, to be active in a school, it's indispensable. Only those who are in that situation understand the problem and suffer the consequences. So please, all of us, be aware that we can do a change for them, that they are expecting that change, and that later on they will become successful citizens that will carry on with building this better world we all need in this 21st century.
We call it the EM2D project. Eradicate malnutrition by squaring the efforts of everybody involved, letting people duplicate their efforts worldwide at the touch of a phone. It's an exciting project to be involved with, and we'd love for you to participate with us. I promise you this, it will be the most rewarding thing that you've ever done with your life.